Everyone. Hopefully I can help succeed, and I'm looking to working with y'all in the future. And yeah, and we'll find out everything about plants today, or most things, I should say. All right. And today I'll ask you some questions about plants. There's 7 questions I'll ask, and in the end, we're going to go back to these questions. I'm going to ask them to y'all, and then y'all can answer it. I don't know if how familiar y'all are with plants. So like, do you guys like plants in general?
At home, I have a lot of plants. I love to growing and because it's plants is beautiful and it gave us oxygen.
That's good. Okay. Anyone else?
About plants?
Yes. Have you guys ever do you guys have plants inside your home or outside, like in the yard, that y'all like keep take care of, like water them regularly? All right, so this is an example of indoor plants. There's all different kinds, like monstera, parlor palm, aloe, ficus, yucca, snake plant, draconia, ZZ plant, pothos. Yeah, and there's just all kinds. And there's are made for the indoor environment, like inside your house, not outside. All right, so these are the vocabulary for the kind of plants that we have. Okay, so like potted plants, like cacti, cactus, as we like to call them. Small plants from the windowsill, hanging baskets, as also known as flowering plants. Leaves, soil, also known as fertilizer, and watering, like water plants, and sunlight, flora, and blossom. All right. All right, so next we're going to talk vocabularies, adjectives. And here we have some words. We have to match one word to the definition. Okay? So I'll ask y'all to match each word to the right definition. Okay? So, indoor, which is the best description that describes this word, indoor?
Inside the house?
Yep, correct.
Mm-hmm.
Job. Okay. Now, outdoor.
Outside the outside.
Good job. Okay. Now, rewarding.
With a reward or
I'm sorry?
I think it's
maybe important.
considered valuable and important.
Yeah. Yeah, it's when you feel satisfied that you have done something important or useful. It's like when you get a reward. It's like you get a reward for something. When they give you a reward, you've done something well. That aspect. Okay. Imperative.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a little harder. It's extremely important or urgent. Okay. And now prized.
Considered valuable and important.
Yep, correct. Good job. Now, exquisite. Any idea?
Beautiful or
Very beautiful and delicate?
yeah.
Yep, correct. All right. And versatile. It's able to change easily from one activity to another, or able to be used for many different purposes. You can be like very versatile in like different jobs or at different things.
Okay.
Okay. Now we're gonna move to verbs. Okay. So cultivate means to prepare land and grow crops on it, or to grow a particular crop. We cultivate to grow certain stuff, like crops, plants, whatever. You have to set up the land and then make sure it's good enough for something to grow something in it. Okay. And then bloom, when the flower blooms, it opens or is open. When a plant or tree blooms, it produces flowers. It's kind of like it's becoming alive. You know, it's blooming and you see it's pretty. It means it's well and alive. Okay. And then grow. If you grow a plant, you put it in the back and put it in the ground and take care of it. Usually in order to sell it. You know, grow. It's just pretty simple. You grow a plant and then you put it in the ground, water it, make sure it has enough sunlight because they need both. And then in order to sell it, make sure it's well taken care of. That's good enough. Okay. And for provide, to give something that is needed or wanted to someone. So you provide, like, for example, a plant, you provide water for it to grow, or sunlight, or, you provide or indoor plant, provide indoors inside of a house. So give it some shelter, cover. Emit to send out light, sound, or smell, or a gas or other substances. It's emit, like a plant. You can emit a smell. You know, you can smell certain plants, certain things, and they're emitting this smell and certain light, color. Okay. And feel, feel something, to experience something physical or emotional. You feel like a plant, you just feel the texture, how it feels, if it's smooth, rough, and it's something you do every day. And observe. You watch something or someone carefully, like you watch a plant grow, you observe it. It's like I'm observing this plant grow throughout its lifespan, and while I'm taking care of it. So you just watch it grow, observe it. Okay. And then smell. To discover something using your nose. You smell everything. You always smell something every second of your life. And there's all different kinds of smells, and plants give out certain smells, like certain plants. And it's pretty much straightforward. All right, so next we're going to talk about collocations. All right, it's like a combine, like two words, and it's like, okay, so first example, like green finger. Some people have green fingers because they like plants and they like to take care of them. They're just interested, like a gardener, for example, and we call those people green fingers sometimes. Okay. And pleasurable hobby, like, hobby is something you do on your free time, and something you like And you know, for example, I like to play basketball on my free time, even though I haven't played it in a couple months. I like to play basketball, have fun, and some people have different hobbies. It doesn't have to be sports. It can be like gaming. Okay, indoor environment. We've talked about this, and indoor environment, like some plants need a specific indoor environment to grow in. People keep them inside, and people there's like certain, like we talked about, there's certain plants for the indoor environment. Okay, fresh air. Um, just the air outside is very fresh. When you like especially if you stay indoors for a long time, and you finally go outside, open that door, you just bring in a fresh air, like just wafts into your nose. You can feel it, and you know it's a good feel. Um, and then uplifting someone's spirit. It's like when you uplift, like you make someone feel good about themselves. So you can uplift a plant's spirit by taking care of it every day, watering it, make it grow, and you see the results at the end. Okay. Then brightly colored flowers. Again, it's like roses, um, and many other flowers, different flowers, and you see pictures different, like yellow and purple, and it's very beautiful, different colored flowers, and a lovely scent. Just certain, like I said, certain flowers give off a certain scent. Some good, some bad. But the lovely is a good scent, and you just want to keep smelling it. Okay, it's like that. It's like that smell when you go out in nature. You just want to keep smelling it. Okay, and take care. It's like take care. You take care of plants by watering them, giving them sunlight, giving them the proper need in order to grow and keep alive. Okay, and then we're moving on to synonyms of liking. So good at is like when you're good at something, you like it. You like, for example, I I play basketball because I like to think I'm okay at it, I'm good at it, but I like it, so that means that I'm good at it. Because when you're good at something, you keep doing, you keep wanting to do it, and you're practicing. Okay, and I am into, like, when you're into something, you like it. Okay, when you're like into playing into traveling, you want to keep traveling, you want to keep traveling to different countries and so on, so you keep on doing it. And keen on, it's similar, it's very similar to I'm into. You keen on doing this certain thing because, like I said, you're good at it, or you feel comfortable doing it. You know, you're in your comfort zone. Okay, and you tend to like, you can tend to like this or that because you're interested in it. Okay, and then crazy about when you're like, this is when you're like really into something. When you're crazy about something, you want to keep doing it. You just can't stop. So you're like crazy about, I don't know, dancing. You just keep on dancing, and yeah, you just keep on doing it. And then good with. So when you're good with, say, like public speaking, you're good with public speaking, and you just keep doing it, and you're. Some people are really not good with public speaking because they're just nervous, and Yeah, and just some people are good with certain stuff than others. Everyone in the world is like that. Every single person.
Okay, grammar.
All right, conjunctions. All right, so we're gonna start off with and. So it's like a similar idea. For example, plants need water and fertilizer. Okay. Um, it's I'll give you another example. I let's see. I like to travel and talk to different people and like hold on. Let me give you a better example. I like certain plants and trees, and I'll it combines two things. Um, okay, and but it's a contrast. Okay, I am fond of spider plants, but I do not like snake plants. It's like I like this, but I don't like that. Okay. Or in two possibilities, you should cultivate your plants in the morning or in the evening. It gives you like an example, like not example, a choice. You should do this now, or you should do this later. Okay. So as a result, I water my potted plants at night so they bloom early in the morning. Okay. I did this so they can look like that in the morning. It's a result of what you did in the past and the result in the future. Okay. And then last, because it's a reason. So, for example, plants help indoor environments because they emit carbon dioxide and produce lots of oxygen. Um,
There was problem with word. I didn't change it. Please, I'm sorry. The word omit was
oh yeah, that's fine.
my fault. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Um, it's like I am. Let's see. I drink a lot of water during the day because it's healthy for you. It's not that complicated. Like I said, it's a reason for why you do it, why you did it. It's a statement of why you did it. Okay?
Yes, we every day observe plants at the street or in school.
Not a lot, but we knew something.
Enough to know. Have you ever had a plant in your home or outside?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Did you ever grow a plant as a child?
Yes, at home, when I was a child, I helped my grandfather to growing plants.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Uh, I'm actually currently kind of growing a ton of plants. I don't know the exact amount actually, and yeah, it's my first experience.
Okay. All right. Next question. Why do people like plants in their house?
Answer.
Yeah.
Uh,
Flowers and plants make a landscape beautiful.
Yeah. They give off like like I said earlier, decorative look makes a house look more presentable, in my opinion.
Can I ask?
Yes, yes, Mahmoud.
Well, mainly I think that it's a favorite one, what people choose, and because of plants, flowers are uh, exquisite. They're exquisite, like both indoor and outdoor plants. And people believe that they are imperative because it plays a huge role in our ecosystem.
Good
Quite
job. Good job
good.
using that word as an example.
But you should give some examples that you.
Yeah, good job. All right, next question. Well, do you know to cultivate plants?
Can I?
Yes.
As actually saying, I every summer try to cultivate different kind of flowers at outdoor with my father, and I help to him to plant, and I like the growing situation, like growing condition of plants when I see them, and it's to plant some planting. It's really favorite hobby for me.
Okay, cool. Good job. Anyone else?
Well, it actually depends on specific plants because there are a versatile amount of plants out there, and each every plants acquires or uh, has its own method to grow it. So it's definitely it depends on the plant.
Okay.
Okay, good.
No one else? Okay. All right.
Steven,
Yes.
can you give some examples for them, that sentence, some words, grammar that they should listen and how can I say, learn how to be correct with grammar?
When we use these questions?
Yeah, not all of them, but 2, 3, as you wish.
Okay. So plants. So I like certain plants because they give off a unique look to them and an exquisite look to them. And they are all different kinds of plants. There's so many of them, and I like certain ones because they look cooler or more, like I said, more unique than other ones. And then there's I've never had a plant. I think I had, but I was like little. I was like a kid, and we had a couple in our house. I think it was cacti. We just had them by the windowsill, and I like cacti or cactus because they just they're simple. They're simple, not very but they're simple, not very unique. But they keep the house decorative. Makes it look better, makes it look um, more presentable. Like when you walk in the house, than not having any plants. Um, and I think so. when I cultivate plants, a couple years ago, I was outside in the garden and outside my house, and I was digging up, cultivating the 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 ground to plant these plants and make sure everything's in good shape for them to grow. And I did a lot of digging, and I make sure it was good enough for them to grow and for them to bloom in the end.
Great.
Yeah. Yeah. Any last questions that you guys are stuck on or whatever you need help with?